Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we are looking at Unrivaled Collection Series 9, AEW Eddie Kingston, as MJF once said, the second best Kingston in professional wrestling, which I think is a little bit disrespectful to big old Eddie Kingston. So I didn't know really much about Eddie Kingston before he joined AEW, but since he's been in AEW, I think he is absolutely fantastic. That is him going up against big old Miro there at All Out in Chicago. In this same series, we have Brian Cage, who we've already reviewed, Ricky Starks, who we've already reviewed, Thunder Rosa, who is coming up next, and Christian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs, who we do not have, but we do have Eddie Kingston right here. So, let's waste no more time and get to the actual ripping open and unboxing of the video. For those of you that are brand new, I do, not we, I don't know who we is, do all of the unboxing from start to finish with no breaks in between, so you get to see exactly how everything looks as it comes out of the packaging. There's no accessories that are missing, there is no heating up the figures to loosen the joints or anything. Exactly how it looks as it comes out of the box is exactly how it is. And I bought all these figures from a little website called Wrestlers. It is WRESTLRS. It is wrestlers.com. It is located in Scotland and they are very, very cool. I believe I got this figure for only $12.95, so they are fantastic for getting hold of AEW and WWE figures. They completely specialise in wrestling figures, and I think they're well worth checking out. So, let's take a look here at big old Eddie Kingston. Once again, one of the things I really love about AEW is that with WWE, a lot of the figures, they use the same molds, but there is a little bit of elastic that needs to be cut here, otherwise we're going to have problems getting him out. We'll just try to get it that side. There we go. One of the things I really love about AEW is that they put so much effort into making all of the figures look unique. Like, the detail and everything they put into Eddie Kingston's wrestling attire, I think looks absolutely fantastic right out of the box. He does have a bunch of hand accessories. He has 2 closed fists and 2 open grip hands as well, so that you can use whichever ones you think are best. And he of course comes with his custom hands that you can see there, where he is doing his hand signs. And he of course also comes with his cross and rosary beads that are around his neck. It's a very, very cool design accessory to have. Now we are done with this box, so that will just be thrown over here for the time being. So another thing is that the hands come with the tape around the thumb, which we can show you here. So that is another very cool, unique accessory to Eddie Kingston. I see there's just a little bit of plastic there that comes off nice and easily. The other hand is exactly the same. Has the little bandaging around the thumb. But the fists do not have that, so I think these are regular closed fists, maybe just designed to go with anything. And here is Eddie. There's something about the face that just doesn't look exactly like Eddie Kingston. I don't know if it's the beard, or like maybe they've put too much emphasis on the beard, or if it's something in the face or the eyes, I'm not sure, but there's something that just looks a tiny bit off. Let's see this head. Does this head look slightly better? Now, can you stand just naturally, or do I have to pose you? He really wants to fall backwards. Yeah, that's good enough for just now. So here is the second head. I think the second head looks a little bit closer to Eddie Kingston. Something about just the way that he is posed. Normally, I like the figures to just have a generic blank look, but this generic blank look looks a little bit like, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of the short hair and the beard, maybe a little bit like D'Lo Brown or something, maybe? But just doesn't exactly look like Eddie Kingston. So the hands are very, very cool. You can see there with the finger down and the hands as such. There's a little bit of scratching that has already came across the chest part here. I think that might have just been done in the packaging, because you can see that this hand would be coming right across there for that. Big, wide shoulders, hand goes right out. We have bicep swivel, it does have bicep swivel, double elbow rotation. The hands and the wrists are on their rotations, so very cool to see. You get a lot of generous swivel with this upper chest, and the waist, once again, doesn't really do much. The legs, I'm wondering if these legs maybe come from John Moxley, because they are the same kind of style as, you know, like the cargo pants. It does have a double knee rotation, which doesn't give a lot of leeway. Once again, this one is a little bit loose. We've been seeing this with a few of the AEW figures, especially from this line. So, this is not a particularly good sign of AEW. Hopefully they get that fixed. But this one here, this joint here, is a bit pernickety. It doesn't want to really sit properly. But you do have the boot rotation, the boot swivel, which is at the very correct place that you want that to happen. And you do have the ankle pivot and swivel right there. So, very, very cool to see this Eddie Kingston. We're going to pose him somewhat like that. But I think we're going to swap out the head. Oh, that foot is... I see. It is because this foot doesn't go back enough that that's what part of the issue is there. And that upper ball joint is very, like, it's a lot more loose than what I think it really should be or what it needs to be. But there we go, there we have him. So let's try swapping over the head and see if the other head makes him look a little bit more. Of course, this does come off, so if you don't want that on there, you can remove the rosaries and the cross, but let's try putting the new head on, which is weird because this is the exact opposite of what we did with Brian Cage. We put the generic head on, so hang on a second. Oh, once again, we are on blurry. I noticed it this time. I am just going to very, very quickly off screen try and force this head onto the neck. It's going to require the strength of no less than 15 cats, maybe even 20 cats. Okay, there we go. Took a little bit of strength, but we got there in the end. And I think that does look better for Eddie Kingston. Yeah, I think that has a little bit more of Eddie Kingston's look and vibe to it. He said incorrectly using the word vibe. But there we go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. That, I mean, on a shelf, you wouldn't mistake that for any other figure. You'd be like, yep, no, that is Eddie Kingston. I think the hand poses really help with that as well. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that is fairly nice. So, last things to do is just a very, very quick check with the other figures. A little size comparison with some of the others that you might see. So there's Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. And then we're going to swap these guys out. We're going to put in CM Punk and Mr. Brody Lee. There we are. And very last thing we're going to do is put Eddie Kingston on the rotation gimmick to let you see a full 360 of Eddie, including the very lovely artwork, the decal that he has on his back. And there we are, folks. That is going to be it for this little video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these little videos go up. We have Thunder Rosa left coming up on the next video. The unboxing videos go up every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. That is in the UK. So you need to work out what that time is for your own countries. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.